Step 1. To look into Verdecing teaching material. My name is Sherlyn Camila Torres Borja. Tutor Kristen Quintero. What should English language learning materials have? They should help to feel comfortable in the learning process of students, eliminate anxieties, pressures, adjust the material to the needs and facilities that the students has to learn. This is based on the social and economic reality. Impact. Attract the curiosity of the students, create concerns in them and interest in the subject. When materials have a noticeable effect, novelty, unusual themes, illustrations, and activities. Variety. CD breaking the monotony of an unit's routine. Attractive presentation, photographs, colors, attractive contents, topics of interest to you challenge, feeling comfortable also has to do with a voice that is relaxed, even with the AV teacher express himself. He's tranquilly when expressing himself, and the idling he has on the subject presenting in a short way makes the students feel it is. I like learning if you understand the subject. Information or opinion gap activities which require learning to communicate with each other and or the teachers in order to close the gap. Finding out what food and drink people would like at the class party. Pause listening and pause reading activities which require the learners to use information from the next they achieve a communicate purpose. Deciding what television programs to watch, discussing who to vote for, reading a review of a book or film. Creative writing and creative speaking activities such as writing and story on improvising a drama. Please explain the main and the following questions. Proposals for principal approaches to the development of ELT materials. I consider that the development of ELT materials is very important in teaching, since it is interest in the impulse and the student's interest in learning, which allows to verify beyond the student showing interest. It is their social context, as this is concerned with the tool that facilitates teaching and that the students understand what is taught. For the development of proposals to carry out the materials, ELT, the prior study of the student and his need must be promoted and not only intellectual but also of his environment, since you cannot rex a material to which the student does not have access or does not have the facility to acquire it. Not only we speak from the material, but I consider that this is based on professional principles and teachers, making the environment sometimes pleasant, allowing the students the confidence to exchange, adapt to solve them generating in the students a student connection less teachers because this favors teaching science. There is constant communications, identifying the weakness and strategy that the tools and materials used in class have. The student can suggest material that facilitates the process because I consider that there is nothing better than each one knowing their learning method and without leaving aside the qualification and observations of the teachers, their attitude, serenity, and confidence with which they develop their class plan, providing security in their students to answer their concerns. The importance of knowing the preference and abilities of each student. Visual learners prefer to see the language written down. Auditory learners prefer to hear the language. Kinesthetic learners prefer to do something physical, such as following instructions for a game. Studial learners like to pay conscious attention to the linguistic features of the language and want to be correct. Experiential learners like to use the language and are more concerned with communication than with correctness.